Collective, welcome to my channel. This is me, Slavik. Good to see everybody once again. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, my wonderful collective, let's do another reading tonight. Late night reading. Let's see. Let's see what your guides, your ancestors wants you to hear. This is their message to you. Their message to you. What will they tell about you? Okay, first message. What will they say? Well, as usual, the first message is about, as you can see, rats. Rats, mice. I will clarify what that is. Some sort of negative people, you know, negative people. They're trying to get the bigger chunk. Steal from you, hurt you, upset you, discredit you perhaps, abuse you. So the spirit guides is aware about this, right? They know. What else? What else they want to tell you? Well, they're going to say that, you know what, despise these pathetic rats, little thieves, negative people. Rats is always a problem, right? Rats in generally, they're infest your energy with their own negativity. They're only there to do damage. Even farmers in farmland, even in a house, those type of animals always removed. So your spirit guides want you to know that if you deal with these type of individuals, know that by the Sun card, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay for you. You will prove, because Sun is about luck, it's about happiness, it's about warmth, it's about joy. Sun always rises, no matter how long the night is. But for you, I see that night was a long time. So you're looking forward for that sunshine. You're looking forward for that happiness. So the spirit guides want you to know something about these negative energies, negative people that clearly present in your life. So let's analyze this. Let's analyze this message. In regards of these rats, what the spirit guides want you to know. What do they want you to know? Chariot. Nine of Swords. Well, they want you to know that your enemies is like these pathetic people. You know, they're sitting, they're looking at themselves in the mirror. They really hope for a breakthrough. They hoped, they thought that they will be able to succeed. But as you can see, Nine of Swords, they got sick with their ambition. Why are they disappointed? Why are they disappointed? Why are they in sorrow? Well, they're alone, see? Hermit. Hermit looking, they're lost. They're lost. All of this ambition by the Chariot. And you know, in this particular deck, the Chariot card, in generally, Chariot is a positive card, right? In all the other tarot cards, there's always two horses, right? One's white, one's dark. Your enemies here, as you can see, riding a dark horse. Dark negativity, anger, hatred. Hatred, they're angry. In fact, your enemies, I feel like when they decide to target you, they acted upon their impulses. Charity is a card of very fast movement, but in this specific, look at this clouds, look at this anger, look at this hatred towards you. They really, really wanted to destroy your life. But clearly, that's not what's in the book. Not in your book of life. And your ancestors and your spirit guides very well aware of that. They already said, look, son, you're fine. You'll be fine. Truth and justice is on your side. You will be happy, despite of what was done to you. But the fact is that your enemies, they clearly have no wisdom. Okay? The true wisdom is always one of the greatest gifts of God himself. People who are negative, people who are angry, full of jealousy, envy, greed, hatred, they act upon impulses. And right here, my wonderful collective, I want you to see all of these three cards is a description of those enemies of yours. They're impulsive, they're angry, they're full of hate, they're sick, pathetic, miserable, lonely, because they don't know what they're looking for. You see? There's a person here sitting, writing something from the book, writing, looking for something, but looking in the wrong place. Those type of individuals that are internally lost, they don't see no sunshine. They don't see no light. They know you see the light because you are the light. They're lost. They're miserable. They're miserable. So what are your enemies are looking for? The Hermit card is always the card of searching, the card of isolation, the card of loneliness, self-pity. These people are self-pitying themselves. What are they looking for? What are your enemies looking for? Are they looking for something that they could once again harm you with? What are they looking for? They're reading something. Maybe they're reading the law, writing something down. What are they searching for here? What are your enemies searching for? And matter of fact that they got tired. They're already tired. Nine of Swords is a card of weakness, depression, sadness, loneliness. So what are they looking for? Because I don't see whatever they're looking for, all of this aggression. Maybe they're looking for the ways how to harm you by this dark chariot. And then what? It's not working. It's not working. So what are they looking for? What are they looking for? How to cause you problems. The card of Mountain. Mountain is always restrictions, problems. How to complicate your path. That's what it is. How to complicate your path. Have to once again continue on inflicting harm on you. But the thing is that they're already depressed. They're already sick. They're tired. They're lost in their own battle that they declare to you. For what purpose? What kind of problems they're trying to cause you? What kind of problems are they trying to cause you? Master. The card of Master is to interfere with your work. Whatever it is you're doing an amazing job. You're very skilled. You're smart. You're determined. Right? Who is this? Look at this. This is a Smith man. Right? Smith man. You're forging something in fire. That's a hard job. What you do is actually a hard job. You're working hard on whatever it is you're working on. Whether it's your business, whether it's your job, whether it's your personal life. You're a master in everything you do. They don't like that. makes them upset. Because your enemies would like to see you in the same position as they are. Sad, depressed, disappointed, full of hate, self-pity. Not you, you're too busy. See, master, you're busy. You're working. And they want to simply cause you problems in whatever it is you're doing. If your main purpose is to prove injustice or torture or abuse or obstruction of justice or slander or any wrongful miscarriages of justice, you're working hard on it. And they don't like that. They don't like that. How would they like to see you? Because I see the main thing that your enemies are doing right now is that they're doing everything so you give up. So you would actually back off. This is what they want. They want to force you to stop working on your situation. So in other words, be pathetic. Be a pessimist opposed to an optimist. But once again, it's not you. It's not who you are. It's not who you are. What are you working on here? What are you working towards? What are you so busy with? Clearly, life moves on for you. Despite these restrictions, of course, you know about these individuals. You know their pathetic attempts to discredit you. You're aware of that. That didn't stop you. And it will never stop you. You're doing the job exactly what you were supposed to do. If your job was to put these rat criminals in prison, you're not going to stop until justice prevails. What are you working towards here? What are you working? Well, you look at this. Look at this. Empress. You're working on your life. You're working on yourself. Self-sufficient. Stability. Success. You evolving. That's perhaps is the problem. Because your enemies never thought that you would evolve. But you've done an incredible job working on yourself. You mastered your behavior. You mastered your thoughts. You mastered your emotions. And every day, you're bringing your life where you see it and where you want it to be. That's the definition of an empress. It's an individual, regardless whether you're a man or a woman. You are that type of person that always work on themselves to be better version of you. Because you understand that you have one life and you're going to make one hell of the best of it. And no rats will be able to stop you. So do you see psychology of your enemies? Pathetic, miserable, lonely, losing miserably, acting upon their anger and emotions. Meantime, you're growing. You're growing. You're independent and self-sufficient. You don't rely on anybody but yourself. So of course, imagine your enemies seeing that. I see that they're also in the boomerangs. Now they're receiving their karma for what they did to you. You see? Of course, they're pathetically miserable. They're getting boomerangs. So maybe perhaps this is what they're thinking about. How could they avoid this? How could they once again label you as that black sheep, that scapegoat, so they can avoid what is coming to this rats of yours, okay? And boomerang is coming. That's what's coming. They're already in it. It's already flew. Hard, without miss. You see? Do you see why they're mad? That's what they want. They want to avoid it. They wanted to avoid this karmic consequences for what they did to you. What area of your enemies is being affected the most? In other words, the boomerang that your enemies are currently receiving. Because the boomerang here is all over. What area? Passion, love, okay? Maybe love. Maybe one of your enemy was an individual, like a third party interference. They're showing me love relationship. What else? Difficult burdens. Passion and a difficult pain of cup that they carry. It's affected their personal passion. Passion not necessarily means physical passion or physical attraction. Passion could also signify passion towards life. Depression, right? Loneliness, isolation. And it's a heavy burden. It's a burden that your enemy brought upon themselves. That's what happens. Because they declared this war to you. Now they want to do the same thing. They want you to suffer. Clarify the card of passion and the burdens. I feel like someone here feels very burdened. Clarify it. Clarify the card of passion, and it's a very, very heavy burden. Yeah, see, truth. Clarity. Secrets are revealed. And of course, it's burdened them. All the secrets are revealed. So I'm assuming there was some sort of lie that was fabricated about you. You're not the person that your enemy at one point declared out loud to everybody that you are. And of course, truth is the heavy burden to carry. So in other words, someone here is finally coming to realization who you truly are. And this is who you are. You are this Empress and a Master. You are one of a kind. You're such an incredible and hard worker. No one is like you. You're the queen or the king. And someone here tried to lie. Lie because there's something to do with truth. Truth is out. Someone saw that, say, jealousy, bitter, unhappy. Someone maybe perhaps saw that grass is greener on the other side. Run away like a little puppy. It's somebody who truly thought that the grass is greener on the other side. Someone could have hurted you. Someone could have hurted you. That also means jealousy, bitter opinion, unhappy. Someone maybe felt that they deserve better than you. But do you see, that person is alone, lonely, unhappy. And that lust that individual at one point was chasing, or money, or lust, let them know where. They're sitting there alone, in depression, in isolation, without love and without passion. And it's a heavy burden. The worst burden, one of the worst burden for human beings, is realization that you willfully made a huge mistake and there is no way back. And that's exactly the situation here. Someone here made a huge mistake because of their impulses. They didn't think with their head. They acted upon impulses of lust, of greed, saw that somebody's better, but turns out, no. You can never lie to yourself. You can lie to everybody, but at the end of the day, you can never lie to yourself. And that is the case with one of your enemy. Because there was some sort of scheme here. Scheme that was created. Your reputation was slandered. So let's take a look. Who is it? Who is this person? Who is this person that is now burdened? And on top of that, they're getting boomerangs. So clearly, there's a reason for it. They not just walk away because they saw that the grass is greener on the other side. The way maybe, if this is a romantic partner or your ex-partner who chose another person, thinking that the grass is greener or that that person is better. It turns out that it's not. It only becomes nothing but problems for that person. Who are you? Who is this person? Who is this person? Okay, Ace of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles. It's a man. It's a man. Man that acted as a fool. It's a male. Some sort of man. So if you're feminine, this could be your ex. An ex that finally come to realization how foolish they acted. But I don't know if that person come to realization because, you know, the attempts to harm you is still there, right? It's like blaming you for everything. I also see there is a situation of money. Money, could have been financial problems. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So in other words, that person really saw that they're going to have it all, right? When they choose this other fans. See? But now truth is coming out about who you are. Because they thought of you something else. They thought of you that you may be either nobody. They thought of you that you don't, not self-sufficient. I don't know what this man thought of you. But the fact that there was a lot of damage done to you. So some sort of man here is in boomerangs. Clarify the situation. Yeah, marriage. Ex-lover. Maybe an ex-lover. Maybe this person is your ex-lover who got married. He's married. See, forever, the one, the union, right? You could have been married to this person. So in other words, it's your ex-partner. Your ex-partner who is now unhappy. And of course, there was an enemy here, snake, shady. So, okay, we understand. We understand that this person is unhappy. Maybe him, maybe his other woman, maybe there's somebody else with him. Clarify the card of a snake. Who is a snake here? Who is the snake? Oh yeah, look at this lies. There was some sort of snake here that was spreading rumors about you. There was a deception. There was enemy. Enemy. And that's why there is a two rats here. Maybe a lot of people. But the way your ex-lover treated you is not how anybody should treat anybody. That's not the way of a smart person. This is truly a behavior of a fool, of a fool. But there was a lot of deception here. There was a lot of lies. This person did not walk away like a gentleman. They walked away, they ran away like a coward, like a rat, and cause you problems. So who is this snake? Who is this snake? Oh, look at this, a woman here. Two women. Two women. Two women that saw that there are, you know, ooh la la, look at this great fortune. This other woman and some other, there's two women. One older, one younger. They really thought that they could get away with this deception. They planned it. And in fact, in your relationship, I'm talking about your ex. Matter of fact, in your past relationship with this person, with this ex who is now lonely, unhappy, and only burden his life. That's what he feels like it. He can't lie to himself. He knows the truth. He already knows the truth. And the truth here in particularly is that these two women, these two lying women, are the snakes. They are the snakes, you understand? They lie to him. They lie to him. And he believed it. But looks like to me that these two women, by the star card, they had a wish. They had desire. And maybe perhaps their desire was to wed this fool on one of them. Maybe this was a matter of money. I'm not breaking down their relationship. The one thing that I will say in a conclusion, that they're not happy. There's no passion there. There's no love. If it's a relationship, if it's a marriage, it solely stands on business. That is clearly already in a reset. There's no money. It's a failure. Now imagine that. You see? You see how time puts everything on its places. Only once you lose something so great, you can finally understand what you had. But it's too late. Too late. What are these women wanted? There's two women here, partner. One is like, oh, there's another man. Sorry, another man. There's another man involved. Two women, one man, and your ex. This trio planned it. Now, fire sign female, what is her characteristic? She most likely is older, very like a firecracker, very opinionated. You know, fire, very emotional, acts upon emotions. Then there's this other woman, feral skin, maybe blue eyes, like a very light skin, dark hair, but very emotional. Okay, very, very emotional, like a drama queen. She can cry, honestly, with a flip of the fingers. In other words, an actress. She likes to play a role. And then there is this tyrant over there, most likely in uniform, King of Swords. Very tyrannic, aggressive, cocky, angry, right? So this is his characteristic. So three people here. And I see that they had a dream. There's some sort of wish. What did they wish for? What are these people wished for? But still, I don't understand why target you, because they wanted money. And your spirit guide's telling me that these people have no money. Maybe it was a deal of some sort of big, ginormous success. You know, like a very prosperous marriage or prosperous contracts or relationship. But that didn't happen. There is no money here. There is no money here. So they wanted money. And on top of that, sickness. These people are ill. Out of this trio, there's someone who is very ill. I feel like a man and a woman. Maybe heart problems. There's illness, which is also a part of the boomerang. So do you see how the boomerang comes back? Your guide's telling you that this trio that interfered in your relationship with your ex are broke, in debt, and sick. That's a boomerang, right? They did something so terrible that the higher power themselves said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We're going to interfere in this matter, and we will teach you a lesson. And that's exactly that lesson where everybody learns. Some needed to learn a lesson that money is not most important in life. Others needed to learn a lesson how not to call somebody sick in the head, for they themselves sick. Your ex in particularly, his lesson was to learn the same thing, that money isn't everything, but also that grass is not greener on the other side. And that's something he needs to carry and live with. That is his karmic lesson. So do you see, in a way, you are karma for your karmics. You are their karma. So what else about this trio? What else about this trio? What else? Because I see the way they bluntly, unceremoniously, rudely interfered in your relationship, in your life. They saw that they have authority to treat you as no human being should be treated. What else about this trio? There's 3 people involved, 2 women, 1 man. What else about these people? Pursuits, chasing. They were chasing. Chasing. What are they chasing? What are they chasing? Yeah. See, chasing, extreme. They taken extreme measures to cut you off. They wanted to cut you off, you understand? To get you out, as if you were the problem. This, like I said, this hatred, erratic decisions. And they were literally chasing you, hunt you down. You understand? Do you see how much hate these people had towards you? And you often ask yourself the question, for what you hate me? For what? But this delusional chase, like you were literally in a pursuit, like by a maniac dogs, then hunt you non-stop like a maniacs. The rudeness, the tyranny, the hatred, the harshness, their erratic, impulsive, sociopathic decision to abuse you, to harm you, cross any boundaries of what the universe allows. And that's exactly why they're broke and why they're sick. And I see someone has serious heart issues, illnesses. In other words, they dig their own hole that'll never get out because they hunt you as if you're the rat and they're the owl. Now they're also hunted. Now the universe interfered, said, you crazy psychos. You're done. You're done. To the point that they wanted to once again look at this breakup to finality, to freeze that relationship that you had, because they had their own greedy objectives. Most likely money. The reason why I say money, because they have no money. And I already know that this is their boomerang. They wanted to break you up with this man who by his own nature, already as a child, fool, made fun of you, see? But yet himself emotional, all over the place, unstable, weak. Now he knows that grass isn't greener. He believed this trio of sickos that were chasing you. Sick, obsession, drama queen, creating you problems. Someone who was very thirsty for attention. Overreacted. They turn you into who knows what. Calm down. Do you see why it's always important to utilize your mind? Think. Count to 10 before you say anything. Do not act upon your impulses. Because when you act upon your impulses, your brain is turned off. You go crazy. And you face crazies. The drama queens. They created problem out of nothing, and there was no problem. But that pursuit that they wanted to create problem for you. Because of jealousy. Because of jealousy. There is a jealousy involved? Oh, I'm sorry. It's because of revenge. So, some drama queen out of this trio, okay, who initially wanted to prevent your marriage, maybe, wanted revenge, right? Plot as a payback for this sick woman here and 2 other sociopaths. Someone here wanted to punish you. See, revenge. That's why you suffered. You did not suffer because you've done anything wrong. You didn't. You were simply in a relationship with somebody. You give it a shot at love, but you never expected the hatred and this erratic, manic behavior towards you. To punish you. They wanted to punish you. You understand? So now they're punished. Now they're getting boomerangs. Between sickness and poverty, I'm sure there's going to be another boomerang flying in right after that. They know what they did. You didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve no revenge. Revenge for what? For what? And who in the world, this drama queen, this sick maniac, to seek revenge? Who the hell are they? And nobody's. Revenge for what? Boredness. Once again, money, poor, need more money, right? Too lazy to work, but wants to live like a queen. You see? Money. Some sort of money here situation. Revenge for money. Looking for money, looking for problems. Creating you problems. It's somebody who is in a la la land. Who is in a la la land, who dreamt about status and wealth. Okay? A narcissist. Who dreamt about status, money, wealth. And apparently, you're the problem. You're their problem. Okay? As if you're not allowing this lazy trio to go ahead and earn their money. Like you were the problem. You weren't the problem. You were simply living your destined path. That's it. You were never the problem. They made you a problem They created you as a problem. Jealousy, you understand? Jealousy. Look, and on top of that, bunch of drunk, intoxicated, odd behavior, like whoever this person is majority of what was done to you by this sociopathic woman and people looks like to me they're either intoxicated on majority of their life and their times. It's just very shallow, low lives, intoxicated. Very strange and odd behavior of these people. And particularly whoever wanted this revenge. It's not normal. These people are normal. Because I see the card of intoxicated. Maybe these people have problem with alcohol or drugs. Because everything here I feel like that was done to you was kind of like a drunk person would do. Absolutely not normal, like delusional. Delusional. It's a person that is delusional, that comes up with this idea of revenge under influence of drugs or alcohol, like a drug addict or a drunk. I'm sorry to say that, but I literally want to feel like I'm going to throw up right now. It's some very hard liquor, but sweet. Sweet, hard liquor like whiskey, rum, or some cocktail with sugary cocktail, like makes me sick. And this is what I pick up from this jealous drama queen that was in a state of mania to abuse you. Because she felt like you needed to be punished. For simply being you, okay? So how could I possibly justify these people? I can't. I can't. I can redeem you and justify you. And one thing for sure, you didn't deserve nothing of this. Nothing. You were simply in relationship with some man who is now once again understands the truth of these trios, their intentions. But that's his to carry. This is his karma, you see? This is now his karma. He will carry that heavy burden. That is his to carry, not yours. Because I see happiness ahead of you. I'm going to quickly wrap this up and jump into a second message from your spirit guides. One more card on these people. Admire, suitor, money problems, success. Like I said, looks like to me that these people just wanted money, finances. Like, I don't know, maybe they didn't have enough money to buy booze. I don't know. I really don't know. The thing is that the spirit guide is telling me, don't worry about it. They have problems already. They will learn. This is just a beginning. So let's take a look at the second message. It's a second message is very beautiful. I kind of feel like it's about your future. Your future. So let's take a look what the future holds for you. What the future holds for you. Clearly, I don't see these people in your future. That's for sure. That is for sure. So you know what? Let them look for things, you know, in their state of patheticness, illnesses, and depressions. It doesn't matter. It's honestly doesn't matter. It should not matter to you. Because you're innocent. You've done nothing wrong. You're not responsible for somebody who is obsessed with seeking revenge towards you. You're not responsible for this person. So, second message. Second message from the universe, from your ancestors. Sun, right? You're like a sunshine. You're so positive. You're so bright. You're such a hard worker. You're a beautiful person. You're connected to the sun. And sun is often, always radiates positivity and warmth. You bring warmth to people's life. Maybe perhaps this was one of the main reasons why these manics taken this extreme sociopathic measures to chase you, to harm you, because they knew the light that shines within you. So what is the future holds for you? What is the future holds for you? What is the future holds for you? First card. Look at this. Look at this. Sun. Again. Twice. Two choices will present ahead of you. Two incredible choices, both surrounded by sun, by joy, by happiness. Okay? So not necessarily two choices, but there will be two changes in two areas of your life. In other words, two big major wishes will come true for you. Okay? Two suns. We have once again 2 of Wands. Two very incredible gifts that you will receive. Now let's analyze what are these two gifts, right? You will be choosing which one to take. Should I take a first present from the universe or second? But in other words, you will be rewarded by double for your suffering. Double. So let's analyze what will be the first one and what will be the second one. What are these incredible gifts that will make you very happy? Sun is always about happiness. Double the sun here. So it will be doubled. Let's take a look at the first one. Ooh, look at this. Moving in together, sharing cold memories, unpacking your issues, combined sorting talks, right? Shared space, maybe relocation. First one could be initially relocation, like moving somewhere. If you're considering to move, there's also 2 ones that represents your sinking. Moving away, purchasing home. In other words, I see distance for you, like moving away, relocating somewhere else. Maybe you choose to move in with somebody. What is the second one? The second one, it's going to be a long road, okay? It will be slow. I feel like it's business related or money, okay? Business and money. If you're thinking of like starting out the business, continue on with your education. So in other words, the second option will be a long road, but it will be worth it. So take that opportunity, because I see you already have it in your mind. You think about it. So it's somewhere in your mind. So you will first move, and the second one, it is going to be something that you hoped for a while. Maybe you thought about it for a while. And you're like, well, when is it going to come? It's going to come. Okay. So in other words, it's some sort of wish that you have been waiting for a very long time. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So let's clarify the first one. What is this? Moving in together. Who are you moving in with? Who are you moving in with? What is this about? Are you moving in by yourself? Are you moving out? Page of Pentacles. See, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Oh, there's some fella here. Some fella. Look at this. You come up as a couple. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and 3 of Cups. That could be a potential partner. Moving in with a potential partner. You will consider it. Okay, you will consider it. You have that idea in your mind that if you meet the right person, clearly, and once again, I already said, you do come up as a couple. It will be a happy union, Three of Cups. Right, happy. But both of you are very intellectually smart. Smart people. You're smart, he's smart. Strong people. Swords also represent strengths, intellectual strengths. Two very smart, very compatible people that share the same passions in life are gonna get together. So looks like to me some of you will find that someone very special for love, for relationship, for love and relationship. What is this situation? And you will move in with this person. If you already have this person, then you will choose. See, the Empress, the one and only. Once again, you come up. You will make that decision. You will choose your next partner. You're not going to be choosing. I mean, you're not going to be the one that is going to be option B. You will choose this relationship. You will make the choice to be with this person. King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. It's a person that is destined to be with you. He's your destiny. See, you will love him. Love him. Love. Empress. Empress. 10 of Cups for family. For love. See? 10 of Cups. So looks like you're going to be... if you're single, well, I'm telling you, not for long. Not for long. Because you are going to be in long-term relationship, engaged, married very quickly. Very quickly. Because whoever that person, see, the first one, King of Cups, was your ex. Because King of Cups often represent emotions, feelings. The man you had feelings towards. So you will finally meet your true soulmate. For what? For family. For 10 of Cups. You will move in with this person. You will have this committed relationship. He is your destiny. See, you have waited for this person for a very long time. See the time? Well, time is quicker than you think. So expect that. Expect that partner. He's your soulmate or she's your soulmate. And you will choose this man or this woman with your heart. Meaning it's not going to be an arranged marriage. It's not going to be a marriage that is based on finances. It's going to be a truly the person you love and you're truly in love with. Not fake, but sincerely. Romantic feelings you will have for this person. You will fall in love. You will be happy. You will be happy. You deserve it. You deserve it. So it's your true soulmate here. True soulmate. Romantic feelings. And you're going to be surprised. See, it will be so unexpected. You will meet this person so unexpectedly. You will be shocked, and you will shock a lot of people how truly and deeply in love you are. It will be so unusual. And maybe this person connected to justice system because there is a legal matter. I don't know who he is or she. But I had a suspicion. I had a suspicion that this person could be connected to law. You know why? Because he came up and she came up as a king and queen of swords. That's law. That's police. That's military. That's some sort of government employers job. So legal matter will join you together. Okay? Through law. You'll meet your soulmate through your difficult periods. But hey, that's your destiny. You cannot run away from it. It's how it's meant to be. But he's such a beautiful person. Like, he's such a sweetheart. He's so strong and so smart. And he's so patient and gentle. handsome, if it's a man. If it's a woman, she's very smart, beautiful, inside and out, incredible. You will be so happy. So happy. Maybe you will decide to have kids together too. They will contact you soon. They will contact you soon. You will meet this person very, very soon. Yeah. So this is the first thing that the spirit guides are so happy for. They're happy for you. They're happy because they want you to be in love. That's what they wish for you. And you will have it. You will have it. So if you put a cross on your personal life, don't do it. You just haven't met your true soulmate yet. What is the second gift? Something you have been waiting for a long time will finally come into reality. What is that second one? Long road. It says here, it takes a while to get going. Builds to a fast pace. Tends to stall suddenly. So it's something that it's been a long road for you. What is this long road that finally either come to an end? What is this about? Yeah, this is the card of sadness. Sadness, enemies. It's finally your victory, most likely. Victory over your enemies. You thought this will never end, right? But the spirit guide says, hey, it's going to end sooner than you expect. And you will win. You will win over your enemies. Do not be sad. Do not cry. You will prove your innocence. You will present on a platter every human being. These rats we seen earlier, these three musketeers that chase you like a maniacs, they will be prosecuted. You will be redeemed. So don't be sad. The second situation will be something to do with redemption. Redemption of your name, victory, perhaps, abuse, all of this slander, lies, set up, torture, torment that you've suffered because of a sick, jealous, greedy maniacs. You will win. That's a confirmation. That's a confirmation. See, you prayed for it. You asked the heavens for assistance. And they did assist you. They will. They're leading you towards victory. So don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. See, these people, they're so, I'm sorry to say that word, but shallow, yappy, laughed at you. But they're not laughing now. They're not laughing now. I can assure you of that. They're crying now. They're not laughing. See, book, truth. Truth will set you free. These people are broken, heartbroken, angry, jealous. Look again. Broke. Who was laughing at you? Huh? Was somebody laughing at you because you were poor? Were they laughing at you because you were foolish? It's all coming back to them, to these people. They're heartbroken. They're jealous. They're hateful. They're jealous of you. And they're poor. So, see, the fox saw that they could outsmart you. That they're smarter than you. Yeah, again, passion. Jealousy. It was all jealousy. There's some witch here. Maybe some witchcraft one out of these trio have done on you. It's all coming back as a boomerang. It's all coming back as a boomerang. The witchcraft does not work. See, look at this. Any witchcraft that was done on you is locked. It's locked. They're done. Whoever did this to you or did this against you, now they can deal with a Satan whom they refer to when they did the separation curses, death curses, you name it. It's all coming back. Satan has rules. It's not surprising to me that to the point that the witchcraft is blocked by Satan himself, that could tell you something. So in other words, your enemies are done. No one will be able to take away from you what always belonged to you. No one. And I see that everything will be fine for you. So this difficult situation will come to an end. And this is the message from your spirit guides to you. The root cause of everything is jealousy. Jealousy of a sociopathic, greedy woman. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful collective, this was the reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And of course, I wish you nothing but happiness. Happiness. You have the power to be happy if you choose and want to be happy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, for being with me. I love you all dearly. And you have a good day, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.